Greetings Spartans, FiOth here, and in this video I'm gonna be sharing with you my ultimate min-max build for God of War. Now, cheers to my boy Tyler Durden on YouTube, who suggested this setup in order to maximize the overall stats, the additive stats, in order to be able to unlock as many of the passive skills as possible. Now, what's prioritized here is building up as much of an additive total stat strength that you can see on the right in order to be able to unlock as many skills in these three categories. So, first we go for numbers, second we go for perks, and third we go for the rest of the utility. In this build, my overall stat count is 968, which is pretty high. My friend Tyler managed to get to 945 with his build, but everyone gets different drops from the enchantments we get. Some of them are very random, so that has to be taken into consideration as well. The armor setup is Ivaldis Polders of Cursed Mist, Gauntlets of the Valkyrie, Ivaldis Warbelt of Cursed Mist, and the nerfed but still awesome Shattered Gauntlet of Ages. Now I managed to get the Shattered Gauntlet of Ages to be working in this setup by using Ivaldis Corrupted Mind, Njord's Temporal Stone, and Muspelheim's Eye of Power. So if you wanna make sure that your Shattered Gauntlet of Ages has the utility it can have if you slot the correct stuff in it, choose these three out of the 6 Soul Stones: Ivaldis Corrupted Mind, Njord's Temporal Stone, and Muspelheim's Eye of Power. Now for the rest of the gear, I will start off with the weapons and then we can move on to the armor. The weapons were not as specific in Tyler's build, but I managed to find a way to optimize. So we get Blight Bringer for our axe pommel, since it gives you the most stat build-up you can get. It gives you 16 strength, 12 runic, 20 defense, and 15 on luck. The perk is also pretty nice. Low perk activation, chance to strike with an explosive, cares that inflicts weakness to enemies on any successful hit. And for the Blade's Pommel, I picked the Blight Guard that gives you strength 16, defense 22, and vitality 12. So with this out of the way, and you can play around with this of course as well, let's move on to the armor. For the spolders, and it doesn't matter where you put what, but I'm just gonna show you what I put in mine and where. I got a Flawless Relic of the Realm with 12 runic and fortification, the Eye of the Outer Realm, that's a unique drop, all 7 to the stats, and the Heart of the Valkyrie, that's also unique, 8 to runic, defense, vitality, and cooldown. For the Gauntlets, I picked Gauntlets of the Valkyrie with Tear Shard, 6, 6, 6, 6, 10, and 6 on the stats as they are presented, a Flawless Crest of the Realm with 12 cooldown, and Andvari's Soul, that is an 8 for 6 on runic, vitality, and cooldown respectively. For the Warbelt, a plus 12 to strength, a plus 13 to cooldown, and a plus 12 to cooldown from randomly rolled enchantments. 968 is the total, and if you move to skills, you get 7 skills in ranged and close combat. You get the important ones. For the axe charge throw, you get the returning storm. When the axe comes back to you, it will create an explosion of frost on impact if you have above 250 runic. 250 is the max when it comes to actually unlocking stuff. For close combats, better Executioner's Cleave, better Grinding Storm, better Pride of the Frost, better Leviathan's Fury, and better Evasive Storm. For shield combat, you get Guardian Sweep bonus, Agile Strike, Guardian's Justice, and Shoulder Barrage. And for the blades, you get Rising Fury. It also requires 250. The Plume of Chaos, that is probably the most important bonus unlock that you can have. For elemental combat, you get Elemental Shards and Elemental Charge with their bonuses. So, 15 skills unlocked by just having the stats in a specific order. Strength you need nonetheless, Runic you need at 250, Defense you need at 250, and cooldown you need at 100, and the rest you can tinker with. So, get 250 to your Runic, 250 to your Defense, 100 to your cooldown, and add much strength as you can. Luck is also important, both for your drops and your activation chances, but not as important as the stuff mentioned above. Vitality is pretty much the least important, since it will increase your health minutely and the stagger difference is not usually noticeable. So give this a try, guys. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. It's been FiOth. I'm making more stuff for you almost every day, so sub, like, and share if you want to watch more. And until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers.